Assalamu alaikum and Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This is our third story from Ilyas and the Duck series, and it's called Search for Allah. Let's start. One night, Ilyas snuggled into bed and thanked Allah for his mother, father, and best friend, the duck, here. Then, as he slowly drifted to sleep, Ilyas began to wonder, where is Allah? Early the next morning, Duck noticed Ilyas in the backyard, staring up at the sky. "What are you looking at?" asked the duck. "I'm looking for Allah," replied Ilyas. The duck went straight into his room and came out with something. "Here, try these binoculars. They help you see things that are far, far away." Ilyas looked through the binoculars, but all he could see were a few puffy clouds and a plane flying by. And there were a few birds as well. "You won't see Allah with those binoculars," said the hoopoe, sitting on the branch of the tree nearby. "What do you mean?" asked Ilyas, but the hoopoe didn't answer, it just flew away. "Maybe we need to be closer to the sky to see Allah Ta'ala," suggested the duck. Ilyas agreed, so they put on their backpacks and climbed to the peak of the tallest mountain, and that's where they saw an alpine ibex. "We are looking for Allah," said Ilyas. "Do you know where we can find him?" "Yes," replied the long-horned goat. "Allah is all around us. He made the mountains as tall as can be, but you can't see Allah like you can see me." "What do you mean?" asked Ilyas, but the alpine ibex didn't answer, it just trotted away. "Maybe Allah is somewhere in the ocean," suggested the duck. Ilyas agreed, so they put on their scuba gear and dove to the bottom of the deepest ocean. That's where they saw an anglerfish. "We are looking for Allah," said Ilyas. "Do you know where we can find him?" "Yes," replied the sharp-toothed fish. "Allah is all around us. She gave me gills so I can breathe, but you can't see Allah like you can see me." "What do you mean?" asked Ilyas, but the anglerfish didn't answer, it just swam away. "Maybe Allah is in the rainforest," suggested the duck. As usual, Ilyas agreed. So they put on their safari outfits and hiked into the warm and wet rainforest. That's where they saw a mandrill. "We are looking for Allah," said Ilyas. "Do you know where we can find him?" "Yes," replied the colorful monkey. "Allah is all around us. He gave me colors that make me unique, but you can't see Allah like you can see me." "What do you mean?" asked Ilyas, but the mandrill didn't answer, it just swung away. "Maybe Allah is in the outer space," suggested the duck. Ilyas agreed, so they climbed into their rocket ship and blasted off to space. That's where they saw millions of stars in the space and the beautiful earth below. There were a few shooting stars as well. "Wow, this is amazing," exclaimed Ilyas. "It sure is," replied the duck, "but where is Allah?" "I think I know the answer," replied Ilyas. "Now I understand what all the animals were trying to tell us about Allah." "What do you mean?" asked the duck. "Well, duck, Allah is the one who made the universe and everything else that we see, from the mountains to the oceans, even you and me. But you can't see Allah the same way I can see you. We see Allah through all His creations, and through them we believe Him to be true." That night Ilyas lay in bed smiling. He had learned that Allah was all around him. Then he closed his eyes and fell fast asleep. The end.